Hi, I'm Jeffrey Morris,
And I'm Mariah Williams.
and welcome to our Titan Sports Show. Today we have some interesting stories on a few of our Titan athletes.
We have one of our reporters, Isaiah Ruiz, who actually did a story on you, Jeffrey, with track.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what he has to say. Isaiah?
The comeback. We hear that phrase in sports all the time associated with some of the greatest athletes to ever play sports like Tom Brady, Tiger Woods, and Michael Jordan. But you typically don't hear that very often for great college athletes. Jeffrey Morris's comeback story is more than just a comeback. It's a chance to prove not only to his team, but himself that he's still capable of competing at a D1 level and bringing back a third straight conference championship to Cal State Fullerton.
It's mentally and physically draining every day, trying to rehab, trying to just get to the point where you feel strong again. And it's hard. It's hard to keep that motivation and that drive through so long. And I thought I had it, but stepping onto the field again, I didn't feel that love, that spark that I had before. And it's hard to get that back until you're able to kind of prove it to yourself that you still got it. And I feel like at UCLA, I proved it to myself.
Everyone loves a good comeback story, but what people love more than that is when the athlete comes back better than they were before. Jeffrey is nothing short of what he was before the season-ending injury last year, and has already proven to be even better, making the biggest leap of his life so far on a sunny Saturday in Los Angeles. I had the pleasure of speaking to his jumping coach, Coach Todd, about his performance.
I don't know. I like winning and I like the personal best aspect of it, but just seeing somebody fight through things, that's what really, I don't know, makes me appreciate being a coach.
With Cal State Fullerton Sports Journalism Broadcast Class, I am Isaiah Ruiz.
Thanks, Isaiah. Well, I'm glad you're doing good this year.
Thank you. I'm feeling good and I'm excited for conference.
Well, I wish you luck then.
For more on track, we have Ethan Michael, who covered one of our hurdlers from Cyprus.
What do you have for us, Ethan?
Elena Shibilis has been training for the 100-meter hurdle about 6 times a week for the past 7 years. It has been one of the few constants in her life, considering the fact she is an international student all the way from Nicosia in Cyprus.
It was pretty easy getting used to everything because of my track team. It was easier to meet people, so the first few months it was rough, but then I settled in.
As you can see, Elena is a strong individual who doesn't appear to be shaken by much, not even moving to the other side of the world. But I was able to talk to one of her teammates to get a third-person perspective of how she was before coming here and how she is 2 years later.
Jeffrey Morris has been Elena's teammate on the track team since she first arrived at Cal State Fullerton during her freshman year. That also happened to be his first year after transferring.
She's starting to understand more of the cultural change. She's making new friends. She's understanding more about the culture we have here and how things are different. And she's definitely improving with a lot of things on and off the field.
Shibilis plans on pursuing a career in sports advertising here in the States before she eventually heads back home to Cyprus. With her even-keel spirit and experience adjusting to different scenes with grace, the odds are in her favor to conquer whatever she sets her mind to.
That was good work, Ethan. Appreciate the track love.
Glad to see Elena is enjoying her time here at Fullerton. Can't wait to see what she does on the track.
Same here. I'm happy for her. That's it for us. We'll now be going to our other hosts, Isaiah and Ethan, for more.
Thanks, guys. It takes a strong mind and will to come back from a potential career-ending injury like breaking your ankle. But Jeffrey Morris has more on a prime example of how to come back and better than before.
Billy Wallace is an athlete here at Cal State Fullerton. She plays outfield for the Titans softball team, and by watching her play, you would never guess the ordeal she's been through to be on the field with her Titans this season. Bailey suffered a break in her ankle just 2 seasons ago.
It was a bimalleolar fracture, and then I tore all the ligaments in the front, and it happened by sliding. My cleat got caught in our dirt, and the dirt was like really, really hard, so there was no give to it, so therefore my ankle just kind of snapped as it rolled. I have, I think, 5 screws on the right side of it, like the lateral side of it, and then I have one really long one in the medial side of it, and then I have plates like on each side, and then there's like a medical rope going across basically to hold all my ligaments together.
Since that day, she has spent most of her time in rehab working very closely with Mia, a trainer for the Titans athletics.
I don't think I let anyone else see her just because I knew what was going on. We kind of had an emotional, traumatic bond at that point, so we were in it together for the long haul is kind of how we saw it.
There was a lot of work mentally and physically for Bailey to get through in her comeback, but knowing she had her team to support her made a difference.
I'm just beyond proud of her, where she was to where she is now, and I love her perseverance with it and that she never gave up.
This season, Bailey hopes to stay healthy, compete, and win a conference championship with her team.
Bailey really showing signs of the mama mentality right there, representing us Titans very well.
Her story is a true inspiration to us all.
Absolutely. Now throw you back to Mariah with the story on Camila.
Cal State Fullerton student athlete Camila Garcia continues her tennis career abroad in the USA, but it hasn't been easy. Born in Lisbon, Portugal, Camila first began playing tennis competitively when she was only 5 years old.
We started with all my cousins, my sisters. We would go straight after school and we would go and have tennis practice. I have videos when I probably just started walking at 1 or 2 years old where I have a tennis racket in my hand.
However, being a foreign-born athlete in the United States, Camila has dealt with many difficulties and obstacles in her tennis career.
In Portugal, courts usually what you play the most of the time of the year is clay court. So the ball's way slower, jumps way more. So when I got here, I was so slow. The balls are so much faster in hard courts, so I struggle with that a lot.
The coaching staff has also been a difficulty for Camila, who has been through 3 different coaches in her 4 years.
So I would say it's been interesting. Every new year, we just have to adapt to a new coach. It's a challenge.
It is not easy when you have 3 different coaches within 4 years, and she's been really helping the team to adjust.
This is Camila's 4th year here at Cal State Fullerton, but she still has 1 more year of eligibility. After college, she wants to work in the communications department at Formula One Racing.
I'm just applying for jobs right now currently. And I'm just trying to take the next step in life. I think tennis is always going to be a big part of me. I think I'll always want to play from time to time, but I'm also ready to kind of put the racket down.
Can't imagine moving all the way to America from Portugal.
Oh, absolutely. Then you throw in the fact you got school and all these other things you have to worry about. But yeah, it must be really tough on her mentally.
Absolutely.
All right, that's all the time we had for you today, Titans. I'm Isaiah Ruiz. This is Ethan Michael. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you.